everybody, it's Debbie here. Welcome back to my crafty den. I am doing another process video for a swap, and this one is for a gatefold card that will be stuffed with, well, I'll show you what it'll be stuffed with when I get that to that part. But what I've done, found an envelope. So I took some measurements, and I knew I was going to stuff pockets in this one, so I wanted to be able to make it a little bit thick. So I took my measurements, and then I took a little wee bit off so that I'd have room to expand in the envelope. And my measurements for my card are going to be 5 1/4 by 7 3/4. So it'll be 7 3/4 high. And this way I'll fold it at 5 1/4 inches. So I'm just going to set my envelope up there. I have this scrap of scrapbooking paper, pretty paper, and it's a cardstock, and it's double-sided, so that's what I'm going to use. So my height of this has to be 7 3/4. So let me turn this around. Never fails. I don't even make jokes about it anymore. So anyway, let me turn it so that it's in the right spot. One of these days I'll get a new one of these. It'll be okay. That measurement's not going to interfere with anything. Now I have my 12 inches. So what I'm going to do is grab my scoreboard. And I'm going to put this on here, and then I'm going to figure out, so it'll all be different. It'll always be different because it's just shy of 12 inches. So it's always going to be different because the envelopes are going to be different. So I'm going to start at the quarter inch right here. So I think I'm going to start here. I'm going to start at 3 1/8, and I'm going to put a score line like that. I'm going to score it there. I'm going to come over 1, 2, and I'm going to score it again like that, just like that. And then I'm going to come over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4 inches, and I'm going to score it here, but I'm only going to come over 1 and score it here like that. So I've got these two score lines are a little bit closer together than these two score lines. So let's see how that's going to fit in my envelope, and that's good. So it's going to fit in my envelope just fine. So all I was doing was kind of trying to make a little gusset so that when I fold this, so now I'm going to use my ruler for this, just because this is a fairly heavy cardstock and I don't want that fold to be funny. So I'm going to do this right on that one, and then I'm going to go over to the next one. I'm going to do it again. So I kind of have my folds. 1, 2, like that. So I kind of have a little gusset. It's not very big. So can you see that? It's not very big. But this one's going to be bigger because this flap will lay over top of that flap. There. So this is what I have. I have a little, basically I have a little package like this. Just like that. Now, I have this pink. I decided to use some pink paper because I had a pink envelope. So So I have that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some pockets. So I want to put one here and one here. So it'll fold in like that. I want to put one here, and I want to put one here, and I want to put one here. So I think I'll do this one first. So I know it's 5 1/4 inches across. At least it should be. It should be 5. It's about 5 1/8. So I'm only going to go 4 3/4. Yeah. So I'm going to go 4 3/4. But then I think I want 1/4 inch fold and 1/4 inch fold. Yes, I do. So I'm going to go 5 1/4. Like that. And then how high do I want it to be? So I think I'm going to go about 4 1/4 inches. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to score this. I think I'll do it at just 1, 2. So yeah, at 4. Like that. And then I'm going to do it at 5. And I'm going to turn it over this way. And I am going to do it at 5. Just like that. So I have the same on each end. Then I'm going to fold this up. Like this. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my corners. I'm going to cut my corners off. Right to there. Just like that. I am going to get my double-sided tape. I'm going to turn this over. So I'm going to put some on here. Here. And here. So what's everybody doing about this whole COVID-19 thing? I'm hoping everybody is healthy. I know the chances of getting it are pretty high because it spreads so easily, but hopefully everybody is taking every precaution against it. We actually have 2 cases in our town now, like in our municipality. So I'm actually thinking of packing my car up in a couple of days, and I can't go before a couple of days because I have an appointment for an x-ray that I can't cancel it. And so I have to stick around until after that. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about heading east. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on the bottom first. And I'm going to line it across like this so that it's as straight as can be and almost the same distance, as close to the same distance as I can get from each side. There. There. So then I'm going to take these off. Yeah, anyway, I'm thinking of taking the long drive because the little town where our house is out there is at the end of a road to nowhere. I mean, it goes to our little town. The road's going, I mean, if you're going from one spot to another in New Brunswick, there's absolutely no need to go through our little town. It's there. So I have a nice pocket there. That's got just enough with this to give it. Oh my goodness, I wanted to cut a little circle out of that. I wonder if I can still do it. So I wonder if I can fit this in here and center it as much as possible. I'm going to get right up here so I can look at it from up above and go like that. There. That's all I wanted. I have these other ones. So I'm going to make the exact same kind of pocket for here, for here, for here, and for here. Okay, now to decorate this, I've decided, I bought this magazine and I've read it, and I absolutely hate wasting things. And I could keep this and keep looking at it and whatever, but the reason that I bought it was for one of the articles. I read it. It was very interesting. Yeah. What I'm looking for is, I am thinking of cutting out, like this is just very, very pretty. I'm just gonna hack this out of here and rip out this half a page. And I'm thinking that this would be really pretty on the front of this. So this is what I would do with it. I sometimes don't have very good luck cutting with, I just don't have very good luck cutting with a paper cutter with this type of paper, but I'm going to give it a try. Well, that was better. Maybe it's better quality where I want to cut my image, just like that. That is very, very adorable. I like that. So, and kind of work around. So I've got my bench seat type of thing bracket. I can take this and put it in here, and I can cut. Oh no, see? So I don't think it ruined my paper. I think it did it to there, but I'm going to take this and cut the rest of it out by hand. I'm going to need to put a piece of paper behind this to cut it. So now I can put this on here like this, and I'm just going to use a glue stick to do that. And some liquid glue just around the edge. Because I do want it to stick. I'm going to have to order a new Tombow. So I've decided that for this one, I wanted to utilize, I mean, we're all home. We're all trying to avoid contact with other people. We're all, worried about getting sick. I mean, most of us are. We don't want to get sick. We don't want anything, not just this, but we don't want anything. So, utilizing what I have in my house is a good way to do it. So let me see what I can cut out to put on some of these pages. This little flower right here. and 2 boxes. And then I'm going to maybe look for some images for my flaps. Because why not, eh? It's springtime. There was no theme to this. Well, not that I know of. There. So I'm going to continue, and I'm going to put the other ones on, and then I'll show you what I got. Okay, I'm back, and I have everything that I'm going to send, and it fits in the envelope. So let me show you the finished project. So this is what I've come up with. You saw my gatefold card with my pockets, and I finished gluing on my little garden scenes. I like it because it's with all these colors and everything. It is kind of a garden scene. The whole thing comes together that way. The garden bench in the middle with the flowers all around, and I did purple here and yellow here and here to try to keep things balanced. And now I have all this other gorgeous color hanging around in here too, because I've put stuff in the pockets. Now, one of the things that I did have was I had some teeny tiny little woodland animals. I don't even know if you can see them. This little tiny wee owl, and there's another one peeking out right up here, and there's a squirrel down here, and yeah, so that's all I had left. I had a little bunny here, and here. I had these 2 little tree stumps and a mushroom, a couple of owls, and this little squirrel with his little stump and acorn. That's all I had, so I thought I'm going to use them up. And so what I did was, after everything was full, I stuck them in the areas that were lower so they wouldn't bulk anything up any further. Excuse me. I'm getting a tickle in my throat. So this is what I decided to do. So I wanted to put some paper crafting supplies in there, and I cut 10 2-inch little circles out here of green, and there's a green one in here somewhere, pink, and the purples, and different floral patterns. There is a green one in here. So yeah, so I tried to stay within the colors of the original paper just for inspiration. So those are in there, and my 2.5-inch circles are in here because these make great little backings for the artist trading coins. So any kind of little card stock that you can glue a couple pieces together and make yourself an AT coin. So I got that there. I took my little rectangle punch that I have, and I made some little teeny tiny rectangles. I think these are 1.5 by 2.5 inches, and all kinds, again, in this color scheme, and put them in here. And these are really great for to start using. It's just the perfect size if you want to start off making a stacked piece or a layered piece, collaged piece for ephemera. When you're making your own ephemera, they're perfect for that. In this little pocket here, I have just hauled, maybe a month or more ago, I hauled those packages that I got at Dollar Tree of all the insects. So a pink butterfly, 2 pink butterflies, this amazing dragonfly. This is a gorgeous moth, like the colors of browns and beiges with that gold in there. Like this is so pretty. And then this big beetle and another little pink butterfly. So I thought I'd share some insects because garden theme, and there's insects in the garden, of course. So let me try to put these back in here. There. So when you're putting things in these pockets, You don't have to keep them below this one. They can come up over top of them. So you can put taller things in these bottom pockets than you can up here. So in the middle pocket, I did a bunch of tagged size pieces in all different colors. Again, in the same theme. The pinks, the greens, pink and green mixed, the purples, all of this. So I've kind of fanned these out a little bit like playing cards. So I've got all this gorgeous color like this. So when I put it in here, put it just close enough that it doesn't go over the edge of the fold. And then I wanted to add some of this beautiful the flowers and tropical bits. So this dahlia I put in here. It is absolutely gorgeous. So just gorgeous with that gold, rose gold center in it. And then this really beautiful piece. Oh my goodness. This is one of the nicest pieces of ephemera that, like, I mean, a die cut. This is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous die cut. And I have 2 of them, so I wanted to share. And another little bit of tropical leaf with a flower. And I tucked that in. And then just another, this is kind of an orchid-like flower, again, to go with the other tropical bits. So that's it. So I fold it this way. I fold it this way. I put it into my envelope like this. And it fits nicely. It just fits nicely. I do want to share the wealth a little bit. Last year at Canada Day, I had a really tough time trying to find Canada Day stickers. It didn't matter where I went, I couldn't find Canada Day, not stickers, packages of stickers. I could find all kinds of other Canada Day things, but I couldn't find stickers. So in the winter time, for some reason, I don't know if any of you can remember, I did a haul way back before Christmas, and I had picked up a ton of Canada Day stickers. So I picked up extras. So I thought I would share the wealth, and I am just gonna slide this right in here because it fits, and then I'll seal this up. But before I seal it, I'll write a little letter and put it in here. So if you like this video, you like this idea, and you like this video, our paper crafting group is doing this as a swap. I think it was so much fun making, and I really hope the recipient likes it. And yeah, so if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Every like helps my channel to grow, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. And if you know anybody that's looking for some inspiration or for some swap ideas, share it with them. And if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can come back and see what I'm going to do in the next video. And bye-bye for now, everybody. Have a great day, and until the next one, see ya.